Hi guys, I'm Snowden, the fat loss and performance coach. Today's video then is all about NLP presuppositions, okay, and how we can use these presuppositions to kind of help us open our mind and explore possibilities and change the way that we're thinking to help us achieve the goals that we really want and deserve. So the first principle that I'm just going to go through then is the person with the most flexibility has control of the system, okay? So what does that mean? Essentially, open your mind. Be open to new ideas and to new exploration, okay? You may be stuck in a certain pattern of thinking, but you just need to change. Think outside of the box. Listen to feedback that you may get from others. Go and look for advice and what have you. Someone else may have the answer that you are looking for to help you strive towards the goals that you want. The next one then, number 2, is there is no such thing as failure, only feedback, okay? Probably heard of this one before, it gets battered around a lot, but when you think about it, it really makes sense, okay? Yes, we could look at it as a failure if we don't achieve something, but it depends on what you do with that feedback or that failure, if you like, whether you take it positively or negatively and move forwards from it, okay? So even if it was a negative failure, which we can assume, okay, right, do you sit and sulk about it and not change anything and quit? Or do you go, right, okay, next time I'm going to do this better? So for instance, if you're looking at weight loss, if you don't hit your weight loss goal in 1 week, for instance, or your fat loss goal in 1 week, or your target, then what do you need to change to make sure that you do it next time? Is it increase exercise? Is it decrease portion sizes? Is it stop eating crisps? Is it not to go out on the piss on a Saturday night, etc.? Number 3 then, or number 3 if you're in Singapore, everyone's model of the world is very different, okay? So, another way of looking at this is the map is not the territory. So, not everyone's looking for the same goals and the same aspirations. Like, typically in the fitness industry, we get smashed by these body goals, okay, getting a six-pack, getting a firm bump, what have you, looking brilliant, okay, that's all fair enough, we can work towards doing that, but that might not be everyone's goal, and you shouldn't set your own expectations accordingly. So someone, if say someone is chiseled and they're on the front of a fitness magazine, well, that's good, that's based on their values and beliefs and what's going on with their life at the moment. They may have the time to be able to do that. Whereas if I'm talking to a dad of 3 kids who's working 16 hours a day, only wants to feel a little bit more energetic so he can hang out with the kids at the weekend, have a better mood during the day, feel a little bit healthier, well then that's a very different set of training variables that we need to go through, okay? So just because one reality is completely different and you're setting these expectations for yourself, this is what I should look like, actually when you kind of review, they may not be what you want to achieve, okay? So that's cool. Number 4, the mind and body are connected. So if you're in a shitty, foul mood, guess what? Your body's not going to perform that well either, okay? Just kind of look at someone who's miserable, they'll be hunched over. You can tell that someone's not in the game. Whereas if someone's opened up, happy, smiling, they're probably going to have a much better session, okay, and get the most out of it. So before you go down to the gym, or even if you're thinking of going to the gym, think about the positives that you can experience. I've done a few other videos on that. Think of it more of a reward. Okay, so if you like listening to music, for instance, well, then that would be a perfect opportunity to listen to the music that you like while doing exercise, okay? So put something that you like doing with something that you don't like doing, it's gonna make it a much better experience for you. You have all the resources that you need. Number 5, you have all the resources that you need, okay? You may think at the moment that you don't, okay, but it all starts with a thought, okay? Then often you need to write those thoughts down on pen and paper. Then probably comes the conversation, okay? And then that conversation leads on to the next step, okay? So already you have all the resources that you need, all right? Everyone who's made it successful is where you want to be, has started in exactly the same position as you, to some degree, but it is possible to get to that same position. All you have to do is plan out how you need to get there. Smaller, achievable little chunks. Right, okay, what do I need to do? This, I need to speak to this person. That will get me to this stage, etc., etc. You may not believe you have all the resources that you need, but you certainly do. And it's not being unresourced that gets you, that doesn't get you results. It's being in an unresourceful state, okay? So if you're thinking all the time and you're miserable, everyone's against you, blame the blame game, etc., etc., then guess what? Opportunities are not going to present themselves, okay? And you are not going to strive to the success that you are capable of achieving. Number 6, people respond to experiences in a completely different way to you do, okay? Don't let your experiences hold you back. If you've had a bad experience in the past, are you going into a gym, all right, that might have only been one time. Don't let it affect the rest of your life just because you had one bad experience. You may be very self-conscious about yourself and you may be overthinking that people will be thinking, oh no, here comes the fat guy into the gym, haha, look at that dude, he can't do that exercise or whatever. People probably aren't even that bothered, okay? They kind of look over just to see what's going on the field of vision, and then they're concentrating on what they're doing again, okay? Don't let your own thoughts build up and your own experiences affect what is the actual reality out there, okay? You can go a little bit deeper into that another day, but remember, not everyone's reality is exactly the same, and not everyone gives a shit about what you're doing. Number 7, everyone's behaviour has a positive intention. Well, what does that mean? Well, let's take for instance, you're on a bit of a nutrition plan, you're trying to impress your personal trainer, whatever, you're hitting the gym hard, etc. And then you have like a donut at the weekend, all right? Oh my God, don't worry about it, it's okay. The positive intention was to help you feel better and relax. That's absolutely fine. You just possibly need to think about another way of doing that. I'm using that as an extreme example. You can get away with eating a donut every now and then. But it's whether you hold that against yourself, okay? Don't be like, oh God, no, I've ruined it all, okay? You wouldn't drive a car with a flat tire, that kind of analogy. Just stop what you're doing, okay, reassess, get back in your game again. It's okay, no one's gonna be pissed off with you, no one's gonna be disappointed. It's all right every now and then. Guys, I hope that's given you a bit of an idea how to open your mind a little bit, okay? But more importantly, it's about taking action so I can give you all the advice you want, okay? And you can take it all in and you can process it in your mind, but then if you're not doing anything with it, well, then it's useless. Guys, go take some action. I hope that helped out. Keep it real. See you soon.